So Etsy just made a huge update which affects all AI art sellers. So if you're thinking about creating a new shop, this information will be super important for you to avoid getting your shop suspended. So definitely stick around and watch the full video. I won't be covering the Etsy announcement in this video, but you can find a link to the video somewhere here or in the description below. So in this video, I will guide you step by step to creating an Etsy shop the right way and avoid getting suspended for easily preventable reasons. So first, let's create a new account. Now we can open a shop. So here we will be guided through all of the different steps by Etsy. So remember, Etsy uses bots in order to auto-suspend shop. This means you need to be extra careful when setting up your new shop. Don't rush, because this might get you flagged by the bots. I don't have concrete evidence for this, but if you were Etsy and you wanted to detect mass-generated cheap shops, you would probably look at how much effort, or aka how much time, was put into the creation process. So to be on the safe side, no speedrunning challenge this time. So here we won't skip questions, but try to answer all of them. So here again, we will take our time to check the boxes and see which resources we want to listen to. So I need help with deciding what to sell, getting discovered, search, understanding finances and fees, and pricing items. Probably also this one, moving existing listings to Etsy. All right, click next. Now we can start our shop. All right, here we see our shop language. In this case is English, because I want to cater to the entire world or audience. Shop country is Germany, so this is where I'm situated in. And the shop currency is also my shop currency. So as you can see, this will be converted for the sellers into their local currency. So if you change it, for example, to United States dollars, it will alert me that there's a conversion fee. So I will leave it to euro, because that's what my bank uses. Also, there are several countries which are not eligible for Etsy payments. I will leave a link in the description as well, so you can check whether you can even open an Etsy account in your country. Definitely read the whole page, because sometimes it mentions the country, for example India, but then it has a section stating that currently no new shops are allowed. So definitely be aware of this. So next we need a shop name. Now we decide on the category. So this is all straightforward. So in my case, I would say digital files. So here I forgot to enter the category. In my case, digital print. Who made it? I did. What is it? A finished product. When was it made? Recently. And now you can see already an update. There is a new category. So how is this digital content created? Created by me or with an AI generator. So here obviously we click with an AI generator. So in the Etsy announcement, it also mentions that you can sell AI art, obviously, but you cannot sell prompt bundles or prompts. So you have to come up with your own prompts in order to create the art. You cannot just sell prompts, and technically you also can't just buy prompts and use them to create the art and then sell them. So that's the main thing. But any listings which sell prompts will be banned in the future. Now let's talk about creating your listing. So there was a huge post in the Etsy Reddit community which outlined all the things which might get you suspended. And the moderator outlines different risk factors. And one of those risk factors is actually dummy listings. So if you're creating a listing here, don't just create a dummy listing. Don't just drag and drop the next best image from your desktop onto this listing. Create a proper listing. And this is what we're going to do right now. While we can't speedrun the shop creation process, we can speedrun the listing process. First, let's add our shop name. This will be used in the description. Next, upload our digital art. I already prepared something. While this uploads, let's also upload our mockups. Now let's create a description for our digital art such that the AI can create fitting title and tags for it. All right, now our description is finished. Let's configure the runner. So it already has ticked on title generation, tag generation, description generation, image to mockup magic, auto cropping, so different formats, so 2x3, 3x4 and so on, PDF automation, and actually upload to Printify. We don't need this for now. And now we can press run and generate a listing. So you should see that the title and tags will be generated, as well as the mockups, description, and all the rest. After the images get cropped, they are directly uploaded to my Google Drive account, and this will also retrieve a download link, and the download link is then inserted into my PDF. So everything is basically done automatically for digital art, or if you want to use print on demand, you can upload to Printify directly. So now we can see the image to mockup magic has already finished. We already get our tags and our title and the description, and now I just downloaded all the finished mockups. So these we can later upload to Etsy directly. So let's go back here. So we have our title, which we can copy. Next we upload the photos. All right, perfect. So we can have a look. Yeah, this looks, I like this the most. So it looks cute. Yeah, these all look very good. And you see, like, it also cropped it for the mockups. So the mockups have different formats, and it basically crops the image and inserts it. That's why it's magic. Okay, now digital files. We also have our digital file. In this case, it's the PDF, and the PDF contains the download link. Here, this is the download link, and when I click on it, it navigates to my Google Drive, so the customer can download the images. And you need a download link because the images might be very large and you have different formats, so you can't just add them here because it's a limit of up to 5 files anyways. Next, description. We just copy paste the description. So this is what I meant. Our shop name is inserted here at the bottom. Also the ratios are automatically generated based on your image size and format. So we don't need to worry about this. Next, pricing, let's say $10. Quantity, 999. I know you can set like 5 and then it says on Etsy just 5 left, but yeah, we are going to go for the 999 right now. So we can fill this out as well. So definitely on the first listing, we try to do everything which is required. Let's go with pink. Secondary color is like brown. Width we already outlined, they're different. Orientation is vertical in my case. So for the text, we also are going to copy them. Category, it's already set to digital prints. Now the final things. So shop section, we don't need. We can feature this listing and we can do the renewal to be manual for now. So this is our final listing. So now we have created a full listing and continue with the shop creation. Right, we skip here, we do this later. It's just to add more listings. And now we're going to set up our banking, or precisely how we want to get paid. Most of you are probably individuals, so this business is for LLCs. So you need a business registration number. So when you set this up, make sure that all the addresses and names and everything here are directly the same as on your ID or passport, whatever you use for identification. But it all needs to be exactly the same. So double check this, because this is another risk factor which can get your shop flagged. So just to make really sure, your taxpayer address needs to be entered here. Look up your previous tax declaration and the address which is used there. Germans sometimes invent new letters which the English alphabet doesn't have. And in Germany you can use it interchangeably, but it's not exactly the same as in my text declaration. Hence you need to be super careful when you add your address into this field. Also here, regarding your banking information, everything needs to align perfectly with your official banking name. So your official banking name should also be the name you're using here. Obviously, your bank name and all the credentials should be correct. An additional thing I need to mention here is that you can't use a banking account which is not in your current country. For example, I have a Revolut account which starts with LT, and since I gave a German address, I can't put in LT bank in here. So I have to use a German bank for this. Alright, but now we're said and done and can go to the next step. If your banking account doesn't match your address here, I would highly recommend to change the account name in your bank. I think that's in general makes a lot of sense. I have a middle name and I updated all my banks to include this middle name such that I can have it aligned with all my documents. One thing which is confusing by Etsy is that it says full name on the account, but the full name is actually the first name. So I think it should show the full name, but here it just shows the first name. So and there's no way to change this. I would just stick with this format and then go with it. This is probably something Etsy needs to fix. Alright, but now we go to the next step. So now it says, sorry, we couldn't verify your information. Please double check that you have entered everything accurately, including your full legal name. If you believe your information is correct, but you're seeing this message, please contact us. So usually this pops up several times. So initially I thought there was something wrong with my account. But actually, if you close the window, save and continue again, it will just work. So we're going to just try again. And see, now it worked. Now we need to upload our ID. I've uploaded now my file. It says only JPEG or PNG is allowed. Technically a GPG, so it's also JPEG, but just to be on the safe side, I renamed it to JPEG. Next we can define our deposit schedule. Once per month is fine. And here we need to share our billing information. Now we can save the backup codes and open our shop. And that's it. By the way, don't forget to confirm the email you receive from Etsy after the account creation. So the next thing we could do is we could create a banner and a logo for our shop. If you want some help in creating a logo and a shop banner in a perfect format, then make sure to check out a GPT I created, which basically creates the logo and the banner in the correct format. And it also helps you to brainstorm different niches which you can go into. So if you have any other videos you want me to make, please leave a comment below. And if you like the video, like the video. If you want more, subscribe, and see you then. Bye bye.